Executive Director, CEO, Health Product Declaration Collaborative, and I'm a 45-year builder-developer doing sustainable communities and green building throughout the United States.
Great.
Well, I think the whole issue of health impacts, whether you're talking about Chinese drywall, whether you're talking about kids getting sick from biting toys, whether you're talking about food health in complete decline of regulatory inspections on meat plants and processing plants and things of that nature. I mean, our community as a whole, my children's generation, our oldest is 43, our youngest is 33, 34, they're all deeply concerned about this issue of health. I mean, for their kids and all, and they think a lot about it. So you've got that, plus you have stuff not working. And I think it's finally gotten to a state where people see all the endocrine disruptors, they see all the toxins. And what's happened, and the reason I think is that when I started in the business 45 years ago, we were probably 80% naturally based materials. And it's probably, I don't know what the percentage is, but it's probably flipped the other way. So it's all these chemical compounds that are making everything to be more durable, more efficient, whatever reason. But we have no clue as to what the impact, we haven't really seen until now what maybe some of the impacts are on human health and ecological health. So I think it's all accumulating. So it's just all kind of built up together. That's why it's timely. Well, I think there's several. One is we got to stop blaming people. I mean, manufacturers are a very important part of this system. Builders, designers, everybody has to stop blaming each other, and we have to start working together to solve the problem. That's number one. So just collaborating and respecting each other. I think the second thing is actually recognizing how complex this system is, and that when you have a global supply chain that's operating with a just-in-time inventory system, you could have the product with 4 components, and this week one component, that same component comes from Hungary, and the next week it comes from Czechoslovakia, and the next week it comes from China, and depending upon the regulatory environment they're coming out of, might determine what you know or don't know. And I think if you look at the amount of manufacturing that's coming back due to energy costs, if you look at the amount of manufacturing that's coming back from China because of the liability risk, that's manufacturers have encountered because they don't have quality control over their product, I think all those things are starting to kick in. And but I think just collaboration, respect, and recognizing that it's a very difficult problem that we all have to sit down together and work on. That's what I see the biggest problem as. When my daughters and my son, or my grandchildren, depending on how long it takes, can select whatever they want to put in their home or their nursery for their new child, or the school that the kids go to, the teachers who are building the school, they can be assured that there will be nothing unhealthy in that environment. That's the measure. And I think that if we can get everyone to understand that the built environment's only reason for existence is to shelter the human community, and to do anything but shelter them in a healthy place, if we can get that understood, that's success.